It is Money Monday, and today we are talking about those highly sought after tech stocks. For years, investors have tried to snatch them up, looking for the next great idea that's going to make them a ton of money on Wall Street. But things are changing. We are joined now with Richard Del Monte, founder and president of Del Monte Group out of Alamo. Richard, thanks for being here.
Great to be here, Kiba.
So doing a little Google search today, and on this website, 247wallstreet.com, I read something that said one sector that is cash rich is technology. The yields are solid and look to be well covered. Do you agree with that, and why?
Totally. Some of the companies like Oracle and Cisco have over $50 billion in cash in their banks, and also Microsoft's has $100 billion, and Apple has over $200 billion in the bank.
Okay, so what's changed? Why is this happening when it comes to these tech stocks?
Well, typically tech stocks start out, any industry starts out, they're really young and they're growing really fast. So they have to save every penny they've got to reinvest in the company. They've got to buy more plants and equipment and hire people and buy other acquisitions and other companies. So when they're doing that, they have to just kind of grow the company. At some point, they kind of reach a point where they're starting to make big money, and the money just starts stacking up, and they start thinking, what are we going to do with it? So they either buy their stock back or they start paying dividends to their shareholders.
Okay, in your words, I read your notes. You said investors can now have their cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
How is that so?
Well, you can still invest in growing companies that are growing rapidly in the technology sector, which is a great place to be. Probably will be for the rest of our lifetimes. But at the same time, you can get dividends now, which is a totally new phenomenon.
So having your cake, eat it too. If we have a slide, if we can put that up, and it breaks down Qualcomm, Cisco, and PG&E. Explain to us what we're seeing here, Richard.
These are some of the higher yielding tech stocks right now, and you compare it to PG&E, which typically people think of utilities as a place to be to get high yields for retirees. Well, look at that. They're both beating. Cisco and Qualcomm are having a higher yield than PG&E has, and there's other companies too, like IBM and Intel. They're all beating PG&E.
So what do you say to your investors? I know everyone's at a different age when it comes to their 401k. Some people are about to retire.
Sure.
Some have another 20 years. Is this a way to go?
It's a way to go for a part of your portfolio. You never want to go all the way into one thing, but it's previously for people that wanted
small part, big part, medium part.
Representative of what the tech sector is in the country, I think you could do that. 10-15%. But typically before it wasn't even on anybody's radar screen because there was no yield. Now it can be in there, and so you can actually have a little bit better chance to grow your money over time and get a decent yield.
Isn't that the key, Richard? You said grow it over time. You need that time.
Absolutely. And patience too. You need patience.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think these tech stocks are going to be around for a while?
Yep. Oh, for sure. They're going to be around.
Okay,
definitely.
So maybe we need to start tweaking our portfolios a little bit.
You should start thinking about adding those, all right.
All right, Richard Del Monte, president and founder of Del Monte Group out of Alamo. Richard, thank you.
Thank you, Kiva. It's good to be here.